Baseball is War, a manga unlike any other that mixes two popular genres, Isekai and sports. Welcome to Gooby Anime, where I try to shed light on manhwa/manga that you may have not seen or heard of before. This series is meant to showcase manga and manhwa that is not mainstream. I briefly go over some key points so nothing will be spoiled, and hopefully you guys get to find something new to read. Baseball is War is about a Japanese baseball player named Tokunatsu Taichi who died on his way to a baseball game. God had planned for him on Earth to make Tokunatsu the future of baseball, but even God himself did not expect him to die at an early age of 17. Because he cannot go back to Earth after dying so soon, God decides to send Tokunatsu to another world called Galia, where all warfare and politics have been replaced with baseball. God makes a deal with Tokunatsu, where he needs to help a tiny weak nation called Freedom with their virtue in baseball, and if he succeeds, God will bring him back to life on Earth. So this manga is written by Misora Riku and illustrated by Nishida Takuya, who apparently is also a professional shogi player, which is kind of cool. Currently has 16 chapters in English that you could go read right now if you guys want to. This manga gets around 2 chapters a month, so the wait is pretty long, but it's kind of worth it. So far there's no anime announced as well for this manga. Now for my own personal ratings. For the characters, the main characters clearly gets the most attention in this manga, but the other characters have their own moments as well. There is a decent amount of character development as Tokunatsu coaches his new team in Galia. Story-wise, the story stays interesting as Tokunatsu helps the small nation of Freedom win for the first time in their history, which is pretty cool and exciting. The side characters grow as they train and win as the team develops with Tokunatsu's help. The art style, for the art, the dialogue boxes are not too big, but many contain full sentences or two as the characters converse. Explanations are broken down into multiple speech bubbles sometimes, and in the end a single explanation can be a tiny paragraph. The art itself is pretty good as you can clearly see emotion, and there's not a lot of white space on the pages. Should you read this? It is the first sports isekai I have found, so it is a small and interesting read that is unique compared to other isekais. Many isekai can be very similar, so this one is kind of like a breath of fresh air. So yes, this is a good read for isekai and sports fans.